For all your TCG needs, make sure to check out alphatradingcardgames.com. What's poppin', everybody? This is Saber94. I got a TCG match with Gholdengo once again. I was gonna show you guys a new Venusaur deck, this time when it actually attacks with Gardenia. Because of Earthen Vessel, it makes that combo a little bit better. But in the end, the deck was still very, very inconsistent. It's just not enough, and that Gardenia, man, only drawing 2 cards as opposed to 3 just only makes it worse. Only attaching on the bench. I mean, I understand a lot of people thought that Welder was very, very broken when it was released. I thought it was a pretty fair card. It was a good card. Good little energy engine through a supporter. And it allowed you to power up all sorts of different Pokemon, not just fire. I thought it was fair enough. You had to make some sacrifices and build it in a particular way, still. And then they just made the other copies like Gardenia, the remakes. It's just too nerfed. Melanie isn't too bad. It's actually better, I want to say. You get it from the discard pile and you draw 3. And it can be anywhere, on the active or on the bench too. But it only works on V, so you got that. But anyway, yeah, Venusaur didn't work out. So I'm going to post a few, I guess, other random matches with already established decks. And then I'll have a little Christmas break too, a few days. And I'll come back maybe on the 27th. We'll see. Okay. So, already a minute in, and this guy is taking forever to just make a move. I've been rambling about other stuff, and he's still trying to just make basic plays. Anyway. So, plays the Luminion down, and he gets the Iono. He plays first, so he won't be able to play that. And plays the Stone. So grab one free card, and that's your V-Star power for the game. Opened up with the Charmander. So this is probably some sort of Charizard EX deck. We shall see, as always. So it gets the VIP pass, not very surprised, and grabs the Mew and Pidgey. So I think it's some typical stuff. You know, Charizard Pidgeot deck with some typical text like Mew. You see it sometimes you don't. You know, you see Entei, you see Bibarel. Arceus, I want to say people really dropped to using that one. It was really just popular in the beginning, using Arceus with Charizard, but now it just seems like nobody's using it. Everybody's using other stuff, which I guess it makes a little bit of sense. I mean, if you're going to run something like Entei, which is an additional attacker, you put the Seal Stone on, you can grab 1 card, and it's pretty much half the V-Star effect of Arceus. You don't get 2 cards, but you don't have to evolve. It eats up less space, and that tool is searchable too. These decks commonly run a lot of Arven. So, yeah, I can see why the Arceus dropped in usage. Who knows, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm not just seeing it. All the Charizard decks that I play against, they don't really use Arceus anymore. Okay, so we're going to use the Ultra Ball. I kind of have to do this so that I don't... Well, I wasn't going to get dunked. I can just get a Pokemon with this guy's attack, Gimiku's attack, but thin our hands so we can draw a few things with Cynthia. Plus, you know, it is important to get a lot of basic Pokemon down. I don't have a supporter for next turn, it's only the Miriam, so we're in risk mode once again. But I get another Gimmickle, I got 2 of the Gossifleurs. I'm looking okay. The Greninja, I mean, isn't really going to be that good, but I guess I can discard energies to grab some stuff. Usually when I see that I'm playing against stage 2 decks like Charizard, where they got a lot of HP, I don't want to be wasting energies. I've said before that maybe if you just discard 1 with Greninja, you can get by, but I'd rather just not use it if it's not an emergency. That's always my goal. So this guy gets the Pidgeot, and I'm pretty sure he's going to evolve into it. Mysterious Tail with the Mew. He does get the rare candy, so if he didn't have one already, he does now. And getting the Pidgeot out, then getting one more thing, it's a good chance the Charizard is going to come out on this turn too. And it's not going to be looking good. This guy's set up quickly enough, which isn't surprising. And I'll need some stuff to respond with. Some really serious stuff. Indeed, indeed. I mean, our stadium is also not going to be doing much, but I played it down just to draw an additional card with Cynthia. Whatever he plays down, I don't think it's going to matter that much. But yeah, Gholdengo. I took out the perfumes as well. Like, I had those two just in case I was going to play against Alakazam, and then I never played it. Actually, that's a lie. I took him out, and then when I took him out, I played against one. But he scooped for some reason. He was eventually going to win, but I don't know why he scooped. And then I got the GG. Hopefully I never play against that again, because I don't have any outs. Took out the perfumes to make the deck more consistent. Alright, Charizard is getting the kill. And I do wonder what I'm going to do right now. Like, even if I see something, I doubt I can get like 7 energies to get a 1-hit KO. Best case scenario, we can just, well, do a little bit of damage. But energy retrieval, I'm going to attach one. Well, let's discard one first with Greninja. And I do see the Jack. That's actually the perfect thing to see right now, because I can get an Eldegoss and get the Gholdengo, and that just gives me even more deck thin and consistency. Get a few energies with Eldegoss, and then I'll draw 2 with Gholdengo. We do want to see another basic Pokemon though, another Gimmickle. But the thing is with Charizard, at least it's predictable. If I'm not really going to be getting prizes against this thing, it's going to be stuck in that 180 damage. And let's see, the Ultra Ball. I mean, I don't want to be discarding anything from this hand. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to discard the Earthen Vessel, the energy. And this is going to make my energy retrieval. I'll be able to grab 2 with this. We're sort of over discarding. But I won't really be able to get the KO. Damn, I thought I was able to, but I forgot I didn't have an energy on this thing. So 6 is going to survive, but I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. It was never going to be a 1-hit KO anyway. I feel bad for discarding that energy though. I would have discarded the Ultra Ball otherwise. Maybe we'll use that later though. Okay, so 6. This guy is almost dead, and I'll be able to make use of the energy recycler too, get that out of the way. I hope this guy isn't running any, you know, healing cards, the scoop up cards. We got that future dude that's seen some play. And then that other, like, double hair emo bitch. It'd be bad. If he does that, then we're just gonna lose automatically. When I lost so many energies. Okay, so he actually Eonode, which is excellent. Thank you for the 6 cards, I appreciate them. I get another Gimmickle and another Gossifleur, so my batch is going to be complete. Got the nest balls too, a little bit too late for that. And there isn't really much he's going to be able to do. He gets the Charmander down, so he's going to be preparing to set up another one of those dudes, and then he's going to retreat into the Mew. Wow. So I see what he's trying to do. He just wants me to burn energies, because if I burn like random energies, like having to discard 2 for this Mew, and in the end I'm still going to need to just kill 3 EXs to win, he's going to make sure of that. It's a little bit of a smart play, but it is pretty risky too, because when you do this, it means you're not attacking. And then I only have 1 boss's orders in the deck, but I mean, he doesn't know. I might have a few for all he knows. But that's the thing, if I see a boss's orders, then I still pull on the Charizard, and you've effectively wasted your turn of being passive for no reason. I'm just not going to attack the Mew, I'm just going to be passive as well. This could be risky on my end too, but not really, because the Charizard damage is fixed in the end. I'm not going to get pointless prizes. So we will get the other Gimmickle down as opposed to the Gossifleur, and I will be getting Eldegoss. Indeed, indeed. And I'll be building up my offenses until we see like boss's orders or something. I just don't have a reason to attack this Mew. Like, seriously. Giving him more time to set up more stuff, but my goal is to be getting 1-hit KOs on those big guys anyway. So I'll be building up my hand, looking pretty good, and go for coin bonus. You know, kind of can't use that right now. And put an energy on the Gimmickle and pass the turn. So yeah, doing some Jason Klaczynski stuff here. Some pro stuff. Basically, almost every time, you know, not attacking is bad, but in this very rare situations, it's actually the correct move. At least I hope it's gonna be, but I don't want to burn energies on the Mew. It's pointless. I'll just keep building up my stuff. Eventually he is gonna have to use the Charizard or just somebody else to attack with. And if he doesn't, I mean, eventually I'm gonna dig out the boss's orders and it's gonna be the same thing. So yeah, trying to be clever, but it's gonna backfire. I'm not an idiot most of the time. I do make a lot of misplays, but I'm a decent player at least, playing for all these decades at this point. Okay. Second Charizard EX comes out. He'll be able to power that up too, and you have to make a decision now if you're gonna burn an energy on the Mew as well. That's another thing. He put it in the active position. He needs to find a way to switch it too. Or I don't know what he's gonna do. This is gonna be a little bit of a longer game, it would appear. But I think I got some decent control so far. He's only taken one prize. Charizard's damage is fixed, as I've said. The more time passes, the more I get set up, it's just the better for me. When you've got all of the Gholdengos down, a bunch of them, then even when they do N, I can just rely on that guy to just draw cards and hopefully I see stuff. Eldegoss is too, that's why these cards are so great. Letting you get those continuous energies as long as you have them in the deck. It's just a much more consistent method rather than just relying on the earthen vessel that I see other dudes using Gholdengo do. Just relying on that. I mean, Gholdengo is only a stage 1. You can afford to run Eldegosses. Might as well, I would say. So I'm going for coin bonus. It doesn't look like I'll be seeing the boss's orders again. We'll try and get rid of cards that we don't need, or just thin the deck. The boss's orders is over there. I just checked just now. So it might be good if I see it. It's gonna work out how we want it to, but I don't. Again, put another energy on the other Gimmickle, so I should be good with that. And once again, I will not be attacking my friend. A bunch of energies there. You know what? Let's just go for it. Energy recycler. Gonna put everything back in, and I'll grab 4 from the deck that way. So it's almost the same. The same result. Deck is still gonna be thin. Pretty good. I mean, he should know by now that the moment the Charizard comes in is dead. He'll have to just mess with my hand. He can easily do that, to be honest. All he has to do is just use Pidgeot and grab an Earno. Now, because I haven't taken any prizes, it won't be very difficult to rebuild this hand with the Eldegosses and the Gholdengos. But he has to decide. I mean, I don't think he'll keep the Mew over there anymore. He's just gonna go for an attack finally. Because I'm not attacking, and he probably realized that, hey, this guy isn't gonna kill the Mew. I'm just letting him build up his hand even more. If I had to guess, he's gonna attack this turn. But Pidgeot EX first, grab something. It's probably gonna be the Eono. He's just gonna Eono me, then attack, and then he hope I can't respond. I mean, I think I'll be able to, but we thinned out the deck. I didn't really use many energy retrievals. I got the Eldegosses, I got Gholdengos. I think I might be good enough. It would suck though if we couldn't get a one-hit KO on the Charizard, the fresh one. Puts Arvins in his deck. That's strange. And you're gonna go for it, right? He does. Switches onto the Charizard, the hurt one. That's easier for me then. Won't even need to dig out for boss's orders anymore. Plus it just makes it easier if he does go for an Iono play. I can see at least one energy. And he actually picks on the Eldegoss. So I can see why he wants to do that, because he's taken one single prize anyway, so might as well kill that thing that just gives me support. But to be honest, I mean, I got plenty of those to go. I didn't even use Miriam yet. So we'll play a Gossifleur down, and I'll use the other Eldegoss. I only have one energy left in the deck. We can dig out another Gossifleur in the end, plus I can just use Miriam. I can even do this now, actually. But let's just go for coin bonus. Another Gholdengo, pretty good. Setup is definitely complete now. I can draw like 4 cards per turn with these dudes on their own. So, keep going. I can do one more. Let's do the level ball. It's just the Manaphy there. Never mind, I'll get it. I'm not really gonna deck out. And go for the Miriam. So, no Gholdengo really died for me to just grab her. But I think I'll be able to get by with these dudes. 3 of them. 1 must be in the prizes too. And, I mean, yeah, he just allowed me to get this insane setup, so I'll be able to just get by, even using the Miriam so early. Alright, so we get our first 2 prizes. I get an energy from there, very good. And the Charizard still won't be able to get the 1-hit KO. That's the sad thing about this guy. It's a pretty good matchup, Gholdengo. You do need a lot of energies to kill the Charizard, so sometimes it can be tricky. You might be running out of gas or just missing 1-hit KOs, and then your opponent can punish you. But when you set up smoothly, especially in this position, like I got this guy at my mercy, you know. The moment the Charizard comes in, it doesn't get the KO, and then I get the 1-hit KO. It's going to be really bad for him. So we controlled the game excellently. Is excellently a word? Probably not, but whatever. Man, I got like, how many cards did I got in hand? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I got 20 cards in hand. This might be like a new record. I don't know. I think I've done crazy numbers like this before on TCG Online. But yeah. Okay, now he's gonna go for Iono. It's the correct thing to do, but I see like the Eldegoss. I see my own Iono. It's just, I can definitely, I think, dig out enough of the stuff that I need to kill the Charizard once again. He won't be able to do that much. So gets a search with Mew, and if he decides to leave the Mew active there, which he did, man, it's gonna be your biggest mistake yet. So luckily I have the boss's orders, so all I gotta do really is just grab a bunch of energies, and then even if we can't get the 1-hit KO on the Charizard, I am gonna be targeting it. Like, I'm not hitting the Mew, so just give up on that. And I mean, it's very possible I'll see what I need. I just need 3 more energies. We're going to draw 4 cards with Gholdengo. So Irida, energy retrieval. Okay, that's 1 piece. And Oak, that's not good. And Eon. Okay, so I'm going to fall a little bit short, I think. But I mean, it's really just fine. yeah, I'm just gonna go for this. We're gonna be targeting down the Charizard no matter what. Even if I don't kill it in one shot, it's pretty much dead weight too. I could have actually just picked on the Pidgeot, get the one-hit KO, and you know, that's out of the way too. But then the Charizard, it kind of does crazy damage. So rather just get the threats out of the way, run him out of that. I mean, he's not gonna have much choice. The guy has 2 energies on. He's only powered up Pokemon. So if he retreats it again, you know, what are you doing? You're not really doing much. It would suck a little bit because I don't have one other way to target this thing. But I think he is gonna attack. Like, he's not gonna not attack at this point anymore. He goes for that, you know. Not gonna do anything to me, really. Our deck is so thin right now. I mean, I see an energy, I see Iono myself. You know, what are you gonna do? You can't hide around Mew forever. Although it would be maybe the smart thing to do, but I don't know like how many super rods he has, just his ways to recover, set up some different attackers. He is gonna go for it, which is what I wanted. So just hurt me without killing me, and then I just discard 1 energy and this thing is toast. So Ultra Ball, I'll get rid of unnecessary cards like the Stadium and then the Manaphy there. And yeah, we have enough resources to get by, I think, just barely. So use the Cotton Lift. The last 2 energies for now. I mean, I could have used Iono actually, to be honest. But whatever, I mean, we're just gonna draw what we need anyway. Coin bonus. I got energies on the other Gholdengo, so I don't have to worry about that. And then whatever he promotes, I got the superior energy retrieval still. We'll get by. I would be killing whatever you got. So let's just get rid of more unnecessary things. The Gossifleurs, at this point, I'm not playing any of those down. So grab everything here. So he should know, like, I got enough energies to kill anything. And we just need to discard 1 for the Charizard. So here goes. And then even if he decides to just promote like Mews and other random stuff, I think I'll be able to get by. Get some more prizes. And I mean, it's pretty much a GG. No attack already, and he just surrendered. Yeah, completely controlled and outplayed him the whole game. And that's a great GG. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share the video with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time. What